So you should see Kemba Nelson in this one. Shericks Jackson, Anthony Strong, Shashley Forbes is also there. And I think the public address announcer is ready. Kemba Nelson in 1, Tamara Clark in 2, Celira Barnes in 3, Shericks Jackson in 4, Anthony Strong in 5, Shashley Forbes in 6, Natasha Marston in 7, and Ashanti Moore in 8. So a couple of United States athletes. That's Kemba Nelson in lane 1.
Olympic world champ semi-finalist last year, 10.88, part of the second place 4x1 team last year. Mount Alvernia to Oregon to elite performance in Jamaica. Rocky start to the season, coming back now.
Tamara Clark is in lane 2.
First year pro and American, fine sprinter, especially at 200 meters. She's on the second lane in.
Celira Barnes is in lane 3.
Steady this season, has 6 or 7 times 11.1 this season, looking to peak up for the US Nationals in July.
You're going to hear a loud ovation. Shericks Jackson in lane 4.
World silver, Olympic bronze in the 100, world champion at 200 meters, second fast at that distance of all time at 21.45. MVP, former Vertec. Has my birthday, July 15, much younger and much faster.
I told you she's going to get the biggest ovation. In lane 5, Anthony Strawn from Bahamas, but trains here in Jamaica.
World Junior double champion 2012 on a string of personal bests at 200 meters, under 11 seconds at 100 last year for the first time. MVP Jamaica.
Shashley Forbes runs out of lane 6.
Former Homewood star, now Sprint Tech, 10.98 in Bermuda a couple of weeks ago. Busy little sprinter, Olympic and world champs 4x1 medals.
Natasha Morrison in 7.
Training really well this season. World champs finalist 2015, finishing the season with a flourish. She's MVP. There's a billboard at Glengolf in her honor because she has an Olympic gold medal.
This is Ashanti Moore in lane number 8.
Former Heidel star, training in the States in the sprints, improving at both 100 and 200 meters.
Women's 100 meter dash. The A race, the big favorite, Shericks Jackson. Natasha Morrison looks as if she's rounding into form and getting back to that breakout year of 2015. Shashley Forbes is getting dangerous as well. Kemba Nelson,
the clear favorite here, Spencer. 10.82 this season on this track.
She runs out of lane 4. Set, off they go. Very good start by Shericks Jackson. Kemba Nelson is running well on the inside as well. Shericks Jackson kicks into another gear, goes away in imperious fashion. The World Championship silver medalist and the Olympic bronze medalist comes home in 10.78 seconds. If the wind reading is correct, that would be her new season's best. 10.78, fabulous running by Shericks Jackson. Anthony Strawn second, 10.99. Shashley Forbes third, 11.07. Fantastic running by Shericks Jackson.
Another sub 11 by Shericks Jackson in Kingston, 10.79. She's been working on her start, and her start looked really good there. Some good starters in that field. She got out ahead of them and kept on flowing, untroubled, unperturbed for the last part of the race. She jogs forward to deliver the roses to some lucky fan in the grandstand, but Shericks Jackson, world bronze at 400, Olympic bronze at 400, fully converted to the 100 meters. Here she's at 50, clear of the field. Nelson on the inside, the field coming forward, but Shericks Jackson, MVP, 10.79, world leader 10.76, Shakari Richardson. Here are the first couple of steps from Shericks Jackson. Her start is much better than it was before, and it paves the way for really fast times in the summer when it matters in Budapest. Doesn't have to run the 200 in nationals because she's world champion in the 100. She is the early 100 favorite for the national title.
Brilliant start. Positive
Shericks
1.6.
Here she's again, tall in the sky blue, Barnes to her right-hand side, and Strawn to her left-hand side as we look. She's clear of them, stays tall and disciplined. She's enjoying it. A little shout as she crosses the line in 10.79. Wow.
That is Sham in the dark glasses. Someone I used to
Baby
coach.
Sham.
Well, he's now just Sham.
Just Sham.
Yeah, I actually used to coach Sham at Duane Park in football. There you go. Doing the drift.
It's like he's teaching Usain.
Well, that's the name of that. That's the name of that dance move.
Welcome to Sports Circle 345 again. We have just watched another race from Shericks Jackson, 100-meter victory in 10.78 seconds. Now, I just love watching Shericks Jackson perform. She's a joy to watch. Her sprinting form is one to be in a textbook. She's just elegant when she's flowing. Now, let me go back. The reason why I'm showing this race is I'm just looking at what Shericks Jackson is capable of doing. This was from 2023. But if you look at the field, all of these guys are still performing. You had in this race, you had Antonique Strawn, you had Kemba Nelson, you had Tamara Clark, you had Chelsea Barnes, you had Antonique Strawn, Sasha Lee Forbes, Natasha Morrison, and Ashanti Moore. This was a very good field. And to see how Shericks Jackson put away these class runners. All of these runners in this lineup is able to run 1080s, 1090s, 1080s. These are no fly-by-night runners, and Shericks Jackson destroyed the field. Shericks Jackson continued to show that she is not just a 200-meter runner, but an established 100-meter star right now. Her best time in the 100 is 10.76 seconds. Now, most of Shericks Jackson's fans, including myself, is wondering what sort of form Shericks Jackson is going to turn up with when the outdoor season 100 and 200 starts. We know what happened in 2024 with the Paris Olympics. She got injured and a lot of people was disappointed with her and the coach. They did not say she was injured and went to the Olympics and she wasn't able to perform. But all of that is behind us now and we are here. She ran in the 16 meters the other day. She came second, but everybody knows that she was just trying out to see where she's at and where the muscles are. We know that Shericks Jackson did not turn on the jets. So we are just anticipating that she is fit and that she's ready to run. Now, to make a national team right now in Jamaica is going to be one of the hardest things because there is Shericks Jackson. Shelly and Fraser Price is still around, even though she is pursuing her business right now more than anything else. You have Elaine Thompson is still around. We do not know what form she's gonna turn up with. You have the youngster Alana Reid, and you have Tia Clayton, who is burning up the track. Also, Tina Clayton is still around. We are yet to see Brianna Liston and all of these young blood that is waiting in the wings to take over the reins of Jamaica's fastest female. Not necessarily the world record, but who will be on top for 2025. It's going to be interesting to see how they attempt this and how it is going to go down. We will really need the support of all of these guys to fire, because this being on a world championship here, we're going to want everybody to be on their A game. Shericks Jackson has shown that she is a solid 100, as I said before, and a solid 200 meters runner. I know in years gone by, she had problems beating Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson beat her, I think, 3 times in like 2 months. But I'm thinking right now, with Sha'Carri being on the low, it is easy now for Shericks Jackson to show what she's made of. I think that was a psychological thing anyway. So I'm sure that she's over that now and she's ready and waiting to go. Because I think Shericks Jackson now is the person to take over, because Elaine Thompson is still on the downside of age and she has tremendous injury worries. And Shelly and Fraser Price is on her way out. So right now the big dominant force would be Shericks Jackson. We are hoping that she would just take over the mantle and be the veteran sprinter and continue to carry this mantle forward, pulling the younger ones with her because they would need someone to look up to. I remember Shericks Jackson from she was running in the Carifta. She came to Cayman to run at one point in time and she was about 16, 17. So I've been watching this young girl a long time performing, and I can tell you that she's always a fun to watch. I love her form. I love her drive phase. She gets up and show that she runs with power and vigor. She is one of the best to look at sprinting down the last 80, the last 90. Nevertheless, I'm just hoping for 2025 to be one of her better track year, and she will finally win a 100 meters in an Olympic finals. I hope she can she's around for the next Olympics and able to challenge for that 100, because that keep eluding her. That is not in her glass case, and I am hoping that comes around, if we are still around, she will challenge for that 100 meter title, because no doubt she's not short of talent. She's the most talented right now, but I think she's gonna have some problem with Tia Clayton because Tia Clayton is looking dangerous. I saw her running a 60 the other day, and how she gets up and execute her race, we know that she means business. And let's not forget, she's at the same camp that Shericks Jackson is at, their coach being Stephen Francis. So I would anticipate that they are both training together and each one of them can measure each other. But nevertheless, we are hoping to see a good 2025 with these guys locking for victory and going head to head in 100 meter battle. Continue to tune to Sports Circle 345, where we bring you news, views and reviews. And please, if you have not subscribed to the channel or hit the notification bell and the like button, please do so that the algorithm can send this video out to a lot more people. Thank you and walk good, my friend. God bless you.